Hey, welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a chick like me with really, really, really bad hair. um, oh gosh, my hair. It needs a holographic makeover. Doing free live tarot tonight. That is the special. So take advantage of it while it's here. You can also get a paid reading. It's $11.11 for a mini magical roadmap to your heart's desire. It's $22.22 for a general reading, and it's $33.33 for a more in-depth reading. Pick your poison. It's all up there. Everything you need to know. Happy Earth Day, Schmirth Day. Hey, girl, how have you been, sweetheart? Give me 1 second. Just trying to grab the cards. Forgot them on the other side of the room. How have you been, Muslin girl? How's the baby? I'm going to put some things in chat for anyone and everyone who might come by. Why does the left side of my hair seem so much longer than the right side? I don't know. I thought I would do the Bon Jovi look today. Hey, Metal Rain, how are you, dear? How's your weekend been? Nice to see you. Nice. How did that go? Ooh. That's awesome. So happy for you. You know, nobody loves wrestling here more than I do. I have been a wrestling fan probably since before I could walk. If I thought that I could get into just amateur wrestling, I probably would. I just love it so much as a sport. Some people like golf. Some people like baseball. I like wrestling. Do I see any money coming in for you? I can ask the cards, sweetheart. See what spirit needs you to know. I'm just trying to get my hair off of my neck. But yes, I'll ask. Listen, girl, 1 second. 1 second. I've been having a bad hair day, so bear with me. Spirit, you see any money coming in for Leslie Girl? Spirit says, not at this time right now. Not any extra money coming in anytime. Okay. But this card, this is Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls. This is the only devil card I keep in all my tarot decks. Blanche never really worked a day in her life. Blanche also found a partner that cared for her in every which way she ever imagined. And I see something like that for you in this card, in this devil card. Someone who's hardworking, someone who's, believe it or not, honest, somebody who might be a little bit outside of the box for you. I think Spirit's saying, no, money is not going to come in the typical way that you think it's going to come in, but it will be showing up, whether you like it or not. Kind of like the way this devil character does every once in a while in our lives. So just have fun with that idea. Okay, there's somebody special coming in for you to help you. I'm going to give you a link to a channel real quick. I don't know if I've ever shared this with you, but here, let me be the devil on your shoulder and give you this, because devil with a halo. Very much like this card. It's so funny. I just love Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls. Let me just give you this channel link. That way you can check it out. There might be something there that you find that will give you some ideas to bring in some extra income. Okay, sweetheart. I'm not sure when her latest video came out, but this is a very legit channel. She really does her hard work when it comes to putting out these jobs, these remote jobs from home. Well, yeah, but also it doesn't help Randolph to want to help out, because this is how you've been programmed somehow by him, unfortunately. So now that I really have a deep perspective of how you really truly feel about him, give me 1 second, Metal Rain. I'm going to read up on what else you said. Let's replace Hope So. Randolph is a shit for brains. He doesn't help me. Okay, Hope So, because Randolph really has stepped it up a bit, and he's helping me now with everything. I know I sound totally delulu, but sometimes, you got to go delulu to make it happen. And that doesn't mean being fake it till you make it either. It's only about exploring the idea of what it would be like if that was the truth, because it is possible for you to literally persist with the person in your mind, your feelings, and serving that you want this person to show up as. Oh, Randolph, he stepped it up a bit. He's helping me now with more. Whatever feels comfortable. If that's what feels comfortable right now, Hope So. Randolph he doesn't help. You don't like that version of him, change it. You don't have to put up with that version of him right there. It'll be totally worth it, I promise. Okay, I'm going back to your question, Metal Rain. What went through us? Okay. It was a TNA rebellion and the Impact episodes. My friend Trudy was there. I haven't seen her over a year. Nice. In May, back to Pennsylvania. Oh, wow, that's really cool. Congratulations. You won $31. Is better than no dollars. Really? It's showing you one more viewer than you can see. Is that how it works? Like if you're seeing a viewer you can't see? Did you check the ones that Instagram hides? Hey, Maria. Welcome back to the Chammy. Means you're blocked. Blocked from what? So what you're saying is that maybe there's some kind of anonymous website or app they can watch your story from, so it blocks you from being able to see who it is? Or they're watching your story and then blocking you so that it blocks them from being able to see the story. Is that what you're saying? Hey, Yang, how are you, sweetheart? I really want to understand. Inspector Gadget wants to know. Because you know, if anyone's going to find it out, it's going to be me. Just ask Addison. She knows. I will find you. I don't need your name. I don't need a picture of you. I just need to know something about you. But I don't make it a point to do this regularly. Only if somebody asks. So I think this is what's happened, Metal Rain. It's not that they're going to an anonymous website to look at the story. It's that they're literally watching your story when you're not paying attention and then blocking you. That's what's happening. Because when you watch from an anonymous Instagram, and I know about these anonymous Instagram websites where you can watch the stories, what happens is it does not count you as watching the story. And I only know that because Molly is another Inspector Gadget. She'll go further than I would with her inspections. What are you doing?
Grapes.
Okay.
Want some?
No, I don't want grapes. I'm tired of vegetables and fruits. I just want to drink wine now. I just want to drink grapes. Hey, Battle Fights, how are you, dear? Hey, Anya, how are you? I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. So I think it's not that it's... You'd never know if somebody watched your story from the Instagram anonymous websites that you can watch stories on. I don't even know why people are like that. Like, who cares? Who cares? Like, who cares if someone sees that you watch their story? Like, why are people like that now? Like, they gotta hide it. What? Why? Thank you, Anya. I wish that my hair would love me too more. Okay, so yeah, that's right. It's got to be her. It's got to be her. If your intuition says it's her, it's totally her. Let's if anybody has any free yes or no questions, it's up all night. Hey, Battle Fights, let's talk about you. Somebody who, like myself, whose mother did a lot of top secret work for the government of the United States of America. I don't need your name or your telephone number or your age, your astrological sign, or even your birth date to answer any question for you, dear. I want you to not worry so much about giving that kind of information to tarot card readers or putting it in private chats or putting it in public chats. These are your private details. These are private things about yourself that you don't want everyone and their mother knowing. All right, sweetheart? So I don't do interview success questions, but what I will do is I'll go ahead and answer your question for you because you are new here and I can break my own rules. But hey, Britt, how are you, dear? It's good to see you, sweetheart. But please, Battle Fights, if you can't be David Lopez, age 22, Scorpio, born on October 25th, 1996, and your user title name here, David Lopez, then don't bother telling me your name or anybody, really, like that. I don't personally need anyone's personal details because Spirit knows who you guys are. I don't need to know who you are, and I can only give you what Spirit gives me about you. So, Spirit, what does David Lopez need to know about that lab technician position? Yes or no? In 2024. Okay, all these cards that are flopping out are face down. I don't look at those. So, Spirit says yes. Yes, you can have this. David Lopez, age 27, Scorpio, born on October 25th, 1996. My birthday's on Halloween. Now I'm going to go look you up on Truth Finder. I'm kidding. I'm coming to your house with a cheesecake. Well, if you felt you had to type that, that's fine, sweetheart. Maybe that's just your intuition. That's what feels natural to you. That's fine. But don't worry about using people or your more personal information than just, hey, I'm Battle Flights for now. And, if other tarot card readers ask you that question, that's fine. Whatever. But around here, your username's just fine, sweetheart. But I do like to tell people when they start giving like all this personal information, like just kind of hold back on that kind of stuff. Okay? Keep some of that stuff private to yourself because we don't know who watches this stuff. The Dollar Tree has pregnancy tests for $1, maybe $2. But you can get a very cheap pregnancy test at the Dollar Tree, which is about to become the $7 tree. And they work perfectly fine, those pregnancy tests. I've never been pregnant, so I've never used one, so I couldn't say how well it works. But I did have to use one to make sure that my HCG injections were working that my doctor gave me. So there are other ways, Britt, to be able to figure out if you might be pregnant by counting your cycle. The days of your cycle, the first day you start to bleed that's light is considered day 1. And you will count each day until you bleed again. And that's how many days your body usually might have a moon cycle. Yours might be 20 to 21 days like mine. Mine's always been 20 to 21 days. And I have 3 to 4 regular days a month. And it's just the way it's always been. If it goes outside of the box, then I know something's wrong with my body. I've just gotten so in touch with my body since I started my moon cycle that it's like, what? Like I meet so many women who just don't know. They don't know what's going on. So please, yeah, so you're always irregular. Yeah, I totally understand. But still, what's going to happen is if you get a calculator, there's many, many apps, even if you have an iPhone. I'm not sure Android has it in the year 2024. They didn't have it when I broke up with Android about 10 years ago, but you could still download apps through Google Play if you had an Android that would calculate health for you, like how many steps you took throughout the day, maybe how many calories you burned, keeping also your cycle. You're not only your moon cycle, but your sleep cycle. So the computer's doing it for you. The technology's doing it for you, giving you reminders. Hey, you had your cycle 21 days ago. Expect it in between the 5 to 6 days that are coming between this date and that date. Oh, by the way, if you get your cycle between this day and this day, oh, you got your cycle on this day, well, you will ovulate on this day or ovulate between these days. So that the irregularity is not only something you keep track of, but it's something that you can also focus on to help you in your decisions down the road with birth control and pregnancy. I'm a lapsed Catholic, so you know, they teach us early, keep your feet on the ground, the cord between your knees. Okay, let me scroll up here because you also, on some other natural ways that you might be able to tell you're pregnant are like, you know, you're incredibly tired all the time and you don't know why because you're getting enough sleep and you don't really feel like eating and you just kind of feel like blah all the way around. Kind of like you got a cold, but you're not sure. It's really weird. So I'm a midwife, so life and death and spiritual rebirth midwife. So Dollar Tree, it's going to let you know. Will D make a move through text? He seems more like a face-to-face kind of guy. And I just say that because he's Capricorn. Hey, Divine Empress, sorry. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, thanks, Sophie. It's not even done. In fact, I don't know what the hell's going on with it. I went and got the right bleach today. Thank God for Klarna because I was able to put it on Klarna so I could pay overtime so I could fix whatever the box dye did to this. I think they changed Faria's Absolute Platinum Blonde solution because it really used to be like the best platinum bleach on the shelf at the supermarket. And I'm kind of lazy like my mom, and when it comes to like bleaching, you know, there are some really good boxed dyes out there. Not dyes, color, as in bleaches. Clairol Born Blonde is one of them. But it's very hard to find that. Very hard to find Clairol Born Blonde. Because it's an old product that keeps having to... I'm just making sure my cards are up right before I do any more questions. It's a very difficult product to find. It's an old school product, Clairol product. Having to compete with new competition over the last 15 years like Faria and Garnier and but I don't know. I've never had more of a problem with Faria's. I've never had a problem with Faria's Absolute Platinum, but this last box I got must have just been crap. And I don't really bleach my hair enough to buy huge gobs of bleach, so. Oh, Britt, I don't do cheating questions, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Okay, so Melorraine, is Ileana going to go ballistic when things don't go her way when she contacts me? Yep. So, no, absolutely no. Allowing her to go feral on you now that you know this. So now you're going to change the story. She's perfectly healthy, fit, and well in mind and body and soul and spiritually before coming forward to get her items. Just keep repeating that to yourself. Every time you start feeling the PTSD or the anxiety in regards to her going ballistic, All right? She's not allowed to go feral on you. Keep reminding yourself that. And you'll see she'll show up in a different way, a way that pleases you. Keep telling yourself that too, maybe. She can only show up to you the version of you that, the version of her that you want. So what is that version? You keep thinking of that version, okay? Not that one, not that old version. Oh, the singer Pink, that's really funny. Many years ago, they were looking for a singer to be Pink. They asked me, I just didn't fall for it. I didn't want to. I felt like had I stepped into that role, I would not be being true to my true, authentic self. Probably a huge mistake, but maybe maybe I'm a lot happier for it though. You know, just like American Idol. They literally asked me to be on the show. They're like, we want you to be one of the top 3 winning blah, 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 blah. I'm like, are you kidding me, Carol? Really? No audition? Really? I told her, I'm not falling into your game. You guys have been promoting this show for years, months, whatever, on Taxi. Now you're promoting it on TV saying the public chooses. The public never chose. The producers chose. Now everyone thinks that I should really be called The Look, not The Voice. Spirit is Maria's person of interest going to ask her out through text message? Hey, Alphonse, how was Coachella? Oh, look at this. 9 of Cups for you, Maria. Here's that cheesecake. No, we just got to your question now. Sophia, did you have a question, honey? Will you get a new job within a month? Will Ania get a new job within a month? Will Ania get a new job within a month? No, Spirit says yes, you will have an opportunity in this Page of Pentacles. I hope that helps, sweetheart. Keep me updated. I'm doing good, Alfonso. I'm glad you had a great weekend. You were smashed all weekend. Spirit, I don't know. I don't see your question, Divine Empress. Sorry. Go ahead and put it in again. Sophie, if I missed it. Oh, yeah, you were right. Dan called me. Oh, my God. Oh, that's awesome. Well, Lisa, come back to Alfonso and be a romantic couple again. Of course. Of course she will. I know she will. Spirit, what does he need to know about that? See, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. You stay resilient. You stay positive about it. You stay focused on you, keeping your head above the clouds, finding the sense of humor in the shit. Okay? Be like that Queen of Swords. And she will come back. They all come back. And look, the energy behind it, Alfonso, 2 of Cups. Partnerships. So you keep thinking about the best version of her showing up. Then we're going back to that old story. Okay? Spirit, will Sophie's person of interest, will he respond to her message? Will he respond to her message? Spirit says yes, and with a proposal in the Knight of Cups. Someone will be. Okay. Having a proposal for you. One that's keeping them up at night. One that might be keeping you up at night. But rest well. Knight of Cups is a really good card to get. Oh, you're welcome, Ania. I put these because my question was censored. What? What? Dix is not even on the hidden word list. And you got censored? Oh. It's so funny. You said ramen noodles once, and it censored you. It also Texas put in an eggplant emoji once, and it censored him. Like, why is ramen noodles being censored? That was like, God, that was like the funniest thing ever. To me, that should be on a t-shirt. That should be a meme. It should be a meme. You know, like Divine Impresari, blah, 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 ramen noodles. Divine Impresari has been censored by YouTube. I can't believe they censored you saying that. Spirit, yes or no to whatever Divine Empress's question is. I don't know what it is at this point, but I know you do, Spirit. So yes or no? Yes. You have conquest. Somebody's got conquest for you or will here shortly. Are you planning on going to any festivals or rodeos, or did the Kentucky Derby already happen? There is a store called Dixon. That's so funny because my dad took me to Sally's Beauty Supply today, and he saw that sign. He saw the sign of the sporting good place. He's like, oh, Dix, what is a place like that, Maria? It's so funny, man. He sounded like the Count from Sesame Street. And then a woman walked out of the sporting goods store, and he's like, "You think she found Dick in there?" I was like, she could hear you, Dad. Oh. And sadly, she was dressed in blue, and she kind of resembled the girl, the blueberry from Willy Wonka. So, you know, my dad today was nothing but a toddler, a 78-year-old toddler. But then again, not to diss you boys out there, but men are always going to be children. They're just always going to be children. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, men who might see this, but I don't think men grow out of the toddler stage as much as us ladies do. Or I think they easily revert back to the toddler stage than we do. But yeah, today was crazy. I might never let him drive again. Instead of driving Miss Daisy, it was driving me crazy. It was like the Toad's Wild Ride or something at Disney. Okay. Oh, Lordy. Life is good. Spirit, you don't have anything to say? Wow. Hey, Liz. How are you, sweetheart? No, I didn't. I just pinned it up because it's a mess. I pinned it up. But I am going to finish my hair tonight. It will be so much fun painting. Right now, it's like a big copper mess. So believe it or not, I went to go and put the bleach on it last night, and this is just my hair slept in. I haven't even brushed it. And for some reason, the bleach I was using, like, it's almost, as if it oxidized the red color, and the pink and the red started coming back. in places that I never thought it would come back from. But it's going to be fine. I went to Sally's, and my dad discovered the Dick's Sporting Good and made a good joke, and because he was under the influence of his toddler spirit animal today. Really? Yeah, cats are silly. But it's dogs that cause problems. Just thinking about bleeding incisions. Honey, clean it up. Quit doing chores. That's it. You're not allowed to fucking do anything in my reality except chill out. So when you guys start to feel like what you're manifesting is impossible, just remember that I'm living 10 minutes away from the woman that killed my mother. She's on my Facebook. She's out of jail. She's everywhere except for my house, my thoughts, and my life. And I do have to say that I'm very proud of myself for manifesting the bitch to be gone. And she can't go feral on me anymore. And it's been the one thing that I've been manifesting the most prevalent thing in the last 5 years. And it's so good to be able to release it during this new moon. It still does make me feel irky and weird that to see like she's living here 10 minutes away, probably about 10 minutes away, but still in the same town. Which is why you probably don't see me using Facebook much. So I'm going to go back to using the fan club that a friend of mine made for me on Facebook, so that I don't have to be subjected to this person noticing that I took them off the Facebook and then they show up at the front door trying to bang it down. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's just good to let sleeping dogs lie. Let them rest. Especially if you do know that somebody's watching you like a hawk. So now it's like the more that I focus less on her and more on what I want in my life, it's actually starting to show up. Like, it used to be this thing where I'd cry from dusk till dawn, like, pretty much from the time I wake up to the time I fall asleep. So just remember, when you're manifesting the version of someone that you want, you just keep serving that idea. So what is the version of her that I want? The one that doesn't leave sympathy pizza and Lysol on my front porch because she knows what she did. What I want, I don't want her commenting, liking, communicating with me in any way, shape, or form. She can watch from a distance if she wants, or not watch at all. So now the version of her that shows up is little to none, if at all. So what is the version of the person that might hurt you the most? What version of them is showing up to you? And which one do you want to show up to you compared to the one you don't? And serve that. Same with the ones that you like. Okay? Practice it. Practice it every day. Practice the state of mind you want to be in every day instead of the one you don't want to be in. I didn't want to be in a state of mind every day about how somebody who would give me the shirt off her back would now take it from me off my own. And how I had to watch someone who was my best friend turn into flies. I don't ever want that to happen to me again. And I don't ever want to see her again. And she will suffer till her last breath. And that's comforting for me. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, she spent some time there. She spent some time there. So, what else? So now I focus on the next big thing, which is a whole nother story in itself that I don't ever talk about. And despite the fact that there's been no resolution to this crime, there will be a resolution in time. Now that scares me, Metal Rain. You saying, I don't care what version of her shows up to me. So if you don't care what version of her shows up to you, take her shit and dump it off at the last place you knew that she lived. Or give it to the drummer. Okay? Give all the shit to the drummer. Here, take it. You know where he is? Go. You know where the rehearsal hall is? Go. Take it. Take it. Be done with it. Because you don't need her saying that. You don't need her going to the police and saying that you did something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just, even if you have to take it to the police station, my God. Hey, this girl asked me to do this for her. She's kind of getting crazy. Here's her shit. Then what they will do is you will tell them, here's her address at this shelter. And then what they will do is they will go and actually literally send mail there or contact the shelter to say, we have some property that belongs to her that was dropped off. That was found, or was stolen and found, or that kind of thing. They'll work it out so that you don't have to be her middleman anymore. And you don't have to feel uncomfortable about the fact that you just left her shit anywhere. This is just how shit works. In case you need to know, dear. Okay, I'm catching up with some more of the stuff. Yeah, I just got a notification on my phone 36 minutes ago. She's asking if any friends that are close in town will help her with something. Like, give me a break. What I don't understand is how come suddenly FB is giving me notifications from her when she has been paused, and I don't want to see that stuff. So I guess I need to get on my Facebook and try to fix that, because when I post on Facebook, she shouldn't be able to see it, because they have that function where you can keep it from like certain people from seeing it, even if it's public, I think. I don't know. But so the reason Divine Empress, sorry that she did not go to prison for it, is because let's see how many years went by. So my mom died in 2014, and then I didn't find the missing prescription of the medication that she would need to have taken to have helped her so that she wouldn't have died. It was, I think, summer of 2016. So by that time, almost 2 years had gone by, and even with telling the police, they're like, there's not really anything that we can do other than to, now that we're aware that she's a professional felon and that she has this opiate addiction, now all we can do is just wait for her to do, something wrong again, and then she'll have to spend time in jail. But you should report it to DFAX, which I did. I did report it to DFAX because she was literally using her daughter to like steal from any place by teaching her daughter to stick stolen items that she wanted to steal in her daughter's panties. So when her 7-year-old daughter told me that, I was like, What? This is not happening. No, not in my fucking reality. So it's been one of the biggest things I've been working on, manifesting that her daughter has the best life ever, manifesting that her oldest daughter has the best life ever away from mom. That the children have really great relationships with their fathers and other family members, which I'm friends with those guys. But her, no. She doesn't have any of her kids now. So, happy Mother's Day, Amy. That's what you deserve. So, she went and left the baby at the house and decided that she was going to go shopping at like a drugstore to buy makeup. So she spent 8 hours at a CVS high as a kite on fentanyl while her little girl, who at the time was like 7 or 8, was just wandering around trying to find her puppy, out all day. I get a phone call from the dad. He's like, do you know where the mom is? I'm like, no, I don't. So basically what happened is they found, she went to CVS. She spent $400 on drugstore makeup and black hair dye. She went to the bathroom. She dyed her hair black and gave herself a makeover in the CVS bathroom. And while on fentanyl, and didn't like it, and then went to the counter and said she wanted a refund for everything because she didn't like the way she looked. Then lost fucking mind because the person at the counter who worked there was like, I'm not giving you a refund. You've used all this stuff. Can't refund anything that you've put on your body that's makeup that you've opened and already bleached your hair with or dyed your hair with. So she started a scene at the CVS down the street 8 hours after spending 8 hours in the. You think somebody would like call the cops already? Hey, there's a crazy bitch in the bathroom. You know, she spent $400 on makeup and hair dye, and now she doesn't. You think that, you know? So right then and there, I mean, DFX was already aware of the situation, so she lost the baby again, and I'm glad she lost the baby because she was not the best version of herself. She was on a high dose of antibiotics that she needed to take, and she wasn't able to take it. So her infection turned to sepsis pretty quickly, and she passed away because she got so sick. So many months went by, and she would always try to come over here with alcohol and party. And I still had no idea that she had this opiate problem until one day I went down the street to get a chai tea from Starbucks. And I saw the baby in the car seats, 100 degrees, the windows down this much. But I literally see her mom sitting there under an umbrella, having a venti cappuccino, smoking a 100 Marlboro Red, and chewing on a little piece of plastic. And she keeps sticking it in the coffee and chewing on it. We're just going to pretend that this ketchup packet is the fentanyl patch. And then she had 2 fentanyl patches here on her chest that said 75 milligram release every 45 minutes. Plus she's dipping one in cappuccino and chewing on it at the same fucking time. I'm like, and dripping sweat. I'm like, you know, your daughter's in the car melting with the dog that's black. And it's not turned on. Are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm great. And I looked at the patches on her chest and I knew. I mean, so we got her straight. You know, we did get her into the clinic. Hey, Molly, welcome back to the Chammy, honey. We're doing yes or no's tonight as the special. So we did get her into rehab. Her and her baby daddy were going to fix everything. Everything was going to be fine. I still didn't really know what she'd done to my mom yet. As we're going into the summer of 2016, I'm just only now finding out she had an opiate problem. I'm only just now at that point realizing, oh, there's something wrong with my friend. Starting to realize that she's ripping off designer stores and Walmarts and places and malls using her daughter's panties. It got more and more weird. Okay, we got her though to the clinic. Her and baby daddy decided to get an apartment together and try to get the family back together. And she was going through a divorce. And one day I got a call from the baby daddy, and he's like, "Have you seen her?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Well, we just moved into an apartment. Can you please go check on my daughter?" I'm like, "Yes, sir, I will." This is the kind of guy that he's no fuckboy. Okay, true, honest to God, good man. Okay, just totally outstanding hard worker. Really cares about his daughter. Cares about her mother too. But so I show up at the new apartment. She's hanging over the 3rd-story floor, cross-eyed, looking up at the sun, and the baby's running around with 7 butcher knives. 7 butcher knives. Fuck. I take the butcher knives away from the baby. We put them away. My friend is there helping me. He entertains the baby while I'm entertaining the mother, who's the biggest baby. Hey, Brooke, it's nice to see you, sweetheart. So we finally realize that she's traded her Suboxone for some junk at one of the junkies that's like on the corner wanting to trade Suboxone for. So she's OD'd on that. I've had to call 911. In the meantime, she had me go up to her mini mansion, which she's moving out of, to before any of this happened, to get the baby's reading glasses because she was going to start summer school. Get a change of clothes for both of them because they were just moving. And I walk in and I get into the medicine cabinet because that's where the baby's glasses are. And there's my mother's prescription. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I asked my roommate, is this really happening? He's like, yeah, let's take pictures. And I'm telling you, I tore this house up for 2 years looking for it. We actually thought maybe Molly and I thought maybe it went into the ghost dimensional portal. But no, it was right there in Bitch Face's cabinet. Her medicine cabinet the whole time. Now, I don't just go looking at people's medicine cabinets. So had I gotten in her medicine cabinet a lot sooner to have been nosy, maybe I would have realized sooner. So there's a statutory time here in the state of Georgia where if anything happens to you, I mean, I could probably sue her today. Okay, I just go down the street, go to the courthouse, pay $50, start up a lawsuit. Okay, but to actually press charges, to actually get a trial like that, it would probably be up to a judge. I don't really know where a judge would go with that, but they might not go anywhere with that in the state of Georgia because I found out quite late. It's not like your best friend wakes up the next morning and is like, yeah, by the way, I did that to your mom. I think the worst part is that she would come over to the house and be like, yeah, she's an LPN. She's like, I started taking care of these old people, and look at this check they wrote me. They just gave me a blank check and signed it. But I could clearly see that the signature was her handwriting. So what she was doing is she was just, these websites they have where you can just hire somebody off of a website to take care of a family member. An LPN with a certification, care for your kid or care for your elderly family member who can't talk or whatever that you can't deal with because you have a full-time job, that kind of scary shit. So she was literally camping those kind of people. Sure, Brooke, what's your question? It was good to see you, Maria. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to me complain. But the main focus, real quick, before you go, about this, why I brought this up. Now, I've given this story too much attention. But I'm not worried about it. Whereas in the past, I would have been like, oh, fuck, let's not talk about her because she'll be at the door. The versions that you want people to show up to as you or to you, good or bad. Okay? Start thinking about which one you want to serve. What state of mind do you want to be in? And you'll notice whatever's happening now throughout the months, throughout the weeks, the days, the days, the weeks, the months, the years. Even if we don't know each other in a month, a week, a year, 6 months, a decade, you will see the difference in the timeline compared to where it was going and where it's going now, and how much easier it is to stay in that state of mind you want to be in and be serving the version of yourself you want to see showing up to everyone and how you want to see them showing up to you by serving what you want. Okay. Yeah. Which state of mind? So am I going to allow her to go feral on me for the rest of my life? No. I just, every time I start to feel afraid of her or anyone that hurt me, I just get back into that state of mind I want to be in. And I don't worry about that old version. Yes. Molly, I have not told them yet because I haven't had the chance, but Molly did manifest something awesome. She is over this total heartbreak thing that she's been. She has actually, we have realized that she has manifested a version of this person who broke her heart through the way he made her feel about herself. Okay, that's deep. That's deep. So it's not that she felt that way about herself, but subconsciously he made her feel that way about herself that wasn't good. Now he's reflecting that back to her and everyone else. How amazing that is. And the cards say that despite him loving his new girlfriend, he is not happy. He's not happy. And that can happen. You can love someone. You can be in love with someone or even love someone and you're not happy. It's very much a thing. You're welcome, Maria. It was tea and cheesecake. Scary. I know, right? So I just keep working on the specific version of the specific person that I want to show up. Oh, I love that name, Felix. My friend David had a pet rat named Felix. And when Felix died, we had a full Catholic mass for Felix. And I think that he's written a whole book about Felix, a children's book about Felix the rat, which is about so Spirit can tell you right now that there's something about you that this person feels is like, it's like there's a spark in their heart for you that they didn't realize they had. So the energy behind that is the Lover's card. So you've gotten 2 major arcanas. Usually I don't pull 2 cards, but for a free question. But Brooke, yeah, this person has some loving feelings for you for sure. There might be something about your energy that makes them feel comfortable or comforted by what they feel is dark in this world. So keep us updated. I hope I told your story in the right way, Molly. I feel like I projected it. I feel I did. So there's an example of, sorry, my nose is, I have the worst allergies today. There was pollen all over the car, like within moments of after cleaning it off. And then I wasn't even the one that cleaned it off. And then on the way back from Sally's, the car was yellow. It wasn't even blue anymore. It was yellow, like my hair. Oh God! But like my eyes today were so dry and itchy, and my throat has been so dry and itchy from the pollen. But I refuse to take Benadryl for allergies.
Okay, buy a bird.
Do I want a bird? Are we gonna buy a bird?
Mm-hmm.
So only if it can run around the house for free.
It is really dogs that can play with it. Here's one.
Wow, that bird is beautiful.
Did you ever see one like that?
No, is this a bird from Cyprus?
Yeah.
I have never seen anything like this before in my whole life.
Well, because it's a 6,000 miles away from here. Maybe more.
I'm going to send it to myself, and then I'm going to show everybody the bird. Let's see. Can you guys see the beautiful bird? It's like a zebra bird. It's like a zebra chicken. Oh my gosh. Only on the Greek island of Cyprus can you find the zebra chicken. The Greek Cypriot zebra chicken. What kind of bird is it, Daddy? Please don't tell me it's a chicken.
You got different names. But some of them they call it like a rooster a little bit. You know what?
Is that a zebra rooster?
Well, you know how the roosters they got thing on the top like that.
Yeah.
This one got the same thing on the top.
But it has a beak like a sparrow, or it has that.
Oh, because they eat. No, it's not a sparrow.
But it's not a chicken?
No. Chickens, they don't fly like this, but.
All right, I'll put it in Google Lens and see what it says it is in English. No, I haven't fixed my hair yet, Metal Rain. I tried last night, and then it turned into yeah, because he's not happy, Molly. He got a double chin and is not the handsome man he used to be because he don't feel good about himself. When a man is in a relationship and he feels good about himself and he feels good about his relationship, he takes care of himself because he wants to be appealing to his partner, whether it's a man or a woman. Okay? How do you know somebody's cheating on you? You don't need a tarot card. Just see it in the way they act. If they suddenly start waking up one day and shaving, but it ain't for you. Man or woman. Can I show again? Oh, yeah, because he sent it to me on the Facebook. Hold on. I'll show the zebra chicken. So funny. He's in this group called the Halluminati. Halloumi is a Greek cheese. And it's a Greek group on Facebook. It's so funny. The Illuminati. So there seems to be okay, here. Let's see if we can see it. No, can't see it. I gotta turn the brightness down. Here's the zebra chicken. Did I fix my TV? I wish. No, I get ready to start watching it and I just fall asleep. I'll watch it tonight. I'll watch it right here again on the computer if I have to. I'm so upset about my computer. I'm so upset about my TV because I've had it for so many years. It's like barely used after the last 10 years of having it, and I moved it and now it doesn't work. But I can buy a new one for $400. It's compatible with Alexa. So I'm not sure what to do yet. I looked at the backlights for the TV. They're expensive. I mean, for the price that I could buy even just one backlight, I could finance the TV, whether it be the $1,400 one or the $400 one. Have I ever seen that giant chicken? Honey, there is a giant chicken here in Atlanta that is the size of a skyscraper. So, yes, I have seen that giant chicken. Is that the giant chicken you're talking about? The big chicken? Let me find the picture of the big chicken for you. Unless there's some other kind of big chicken I don't know about. I mean, can you imagine if that Kentucky Fried Chicken ever closes down? Like what's going to happen to that big chicken? Is it going to become a part of a new business, or will they take it down and put it in a landfill? Oh God, look at this embarrassing thing. How big do you think this chicken is? It looks all tiny and stuff, right? But it's not. It's huge. Oh, you like the big chicken, Spirit? And its eye turns around in circles backwards. And its mouth goes up and down and up and down and up and down. It's so weird. Talking about a real live chicken. I've never seen any giant chickens other than the big chicken that I just showed you. How big a chicken are we talking? Is it the size of a Chihuahua? Is it the size of a Cairn Terrier? Is it the size of a Great Dane? Ruby! Ruby dooby doo! Ruby dooby doo! Didn't I see Dollface Steve up in here? Did she have a question that she wanted to ask? We're doing yes or no's tonight. Oh, I have top chat on, not live chat. Okay. Spiritbox, why are you so quiet tonight? Yeah, no, I don't know nothing about real live chickens. I know the women in my family are good at cleaning them up to eat. I think it's just crazy. I could never do that. Okay, Spirit, you changed what? See if Spirit changed their mind from earlier for you. What's the question? Spirit, I don't know what the question. What do you mean, Molly? I think chicken boo. Oh, I see what you mean. Chicken boo. Animaniacs. You know, I hit my head so hard and then I forgot. Thank you for reminding me, though. Yeah, I just went and Googled it because, there's a timeline that I've been wiped out in my head. And as I get reminded of the timeline, things come back to me. So I wonder what I'll remember next. God, I love Animaniacs. Oh, can I show you something real quick? You're going to love this. So you just reminded me of a sticker I have on the back of my guitar. It's been there for years. It's Dot from Animaniacs because she's my favorite character from those cartoon series. Yep. Well, I can't remember why Dot's my favorite, but I guess I'll have to get into watching it again. On YouTube under Giant Chicken. Okay. Molly. Let me just ask Spirit. Spirit will know. Spirit, have you changed your mind from Spirit, did you change your mind from earlier for Molly? Did you change your mind from earlier for Molly? So you got the Temperance card, which is so interesting because this card is all about the Capricorn energy. So yeah, spirits change their mind, whatever you're trying to ask about. Now, in regards to the question earlier, I'm not sure if you're asking about his happiness or if he's in love with her. I'm not sure really what the question is, but you know what the question is. You're trying to ask Spirit. So that's more important at the end of the day. I love Dot. I seem to remember that she was just so funny. Hey, Dollface, there you are. You lost somebody today. What happened? What's going on? Ugh, my hair needs to be washed. Okay, let's talk about it. What's going on, sweetheart? I'm here for you. We all are. Who passed away, sweetheart? Did somebody pass away, or you just lost somebody as a friend or partner, or what? Oh no. Wow, and the spirit box just said yep. I'm sorry to hear that you've lost your best friend. This is not easy. This is like a kind of take your breath away kind of moment. So let's try to get back to getting centered and remember that you're not separate from them. You're in a state of shock, and it's okay to take your time to get to acceptance here. No rush. So what's the one thing that's making, do you know what the one thing is that's making, can you interpret what lost, what you feel lost means? Like you feel lost because they're physically gone. Because they're not spiritually gone. Spiritually, they're right there. I'm so sorry they passed away. Was it just sudden? Those can be the most devastating. Or is this just like something that was sudden? Sudden, okay. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry that happened. But yeah, Molly, if you're still there, the spirits changed their mind. I'm not sure what you asked earlier, other than I'm not sure what questions she asked earlier. Now I'm confused. It was unexpected. God, that sucks. I hate when that happens. So now it's gonna be, you've got to start. Now you've got to start remembering things about them subconsciously, consciously, get reconnected in your grief to their spirit, so that you can start getting used to their etheric energy. Because we've been here for a year talking about the spirit box. We know my mom is around. We know that the spirits talk, considering they have something to project their voice through, because they don't have a voice box. So you might, or I don't know, you might or might not hear the voice without one. There is the REM pod. We know that through Essie's methods done with Molly, they can spell, they can communicate with us. So how long has this person been passed? 12 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour, 24 hours, 48 hours? Do you know? Because all you have to do is just talk to them with your mind, and that might help them to see that they're, that they're still there, that they're still, you know what I mean? Because this is going to be new to them, to guide themselves again through this journey of having the etheric instead of just the physical experience with that etheric. Oh God, you spoke to her last night. Oh, that's sad. It's okay to cry. I cry all the time. I probably should not be telling people that. But I do. Wow. Hey, Spirit. Spirit, is there anything that you want to say to us tonight through the Spirit Box? Maybe somebody wants to say something to Dollface or let her know that her friend is here. I'll turn down the Spirit Box a little bit, make it a little bit slower to make it easier. If you can't speak into the Spirit Box, then at least touch the REM pod so that we know you're here. Did it cut off for anyone? I don't know. Yeah, questions are free to the Spirit Box tonight as well. Wow. Yes, Anna Kit. I'm good, sweetheart. How are you? Awesome. Okay, let's see what you need to know about that. Spirit, does Anna Kit's person of interest have any feelings left over for them? Yes. The Lover's card. So Molly, I don't know if anything cut off for the Chammy for anybody else, but thanks for letting me know it cut off for you. And you're welcome, Anna Kit. And if Liz's mom is there, maybe you could let us know, touch the REM pod, or say something to her in the spirit box. Maybe Dollface's friend is there. I don't see Dollface in the chat anymore. Okay, Texas. See you in a little bit. I'm gonna refill my wine glass and I'll be right back. And we gotta get some things for my hair so I can section it off. Hey, Spirit. Oh, baby, aren't you the precious? The precious of all the precious. That's Maybe Dollface will come back and you can cheer her up. Yeah. Kitty pot pie, kitty pot pie. I got a little kitty pot pie. Did you hear that voice? Let me slow it down a little. Kitty pot pie, you are my little kitty pot pie. Yeah. I'm just gonna let you keep on asking. Her face, the look on her face when I air pet her. She was like the Joker. I also always thought that she looked a little bit like Tim Curry. Maybe Tim Curry as it. She looks like a little clown with that white face. Ruby, you're so beautiful. Ooh, spooky voice. Spirit, were you once a human? Mama Dukes. Hey, Melanie, are you there? Just Mama Dukes? Just Ma Dukes? What? What's your name? Want the patty cake? Want the patty cake? What's your name, Spirit? Can you tell me your name? Okay, I'll turn it down. I'll make it slower for you. Oh, maybe faster. Were you once human, Spirit? Are you even the spirit? What are you? What about the dog? Are you scared of the dog? My little loving eagle. Okay, okay, so you don't want to tell me your name? I'd love to know your name, Spirit. Tell me your name, Spirit. My name is Stormy, and my dog's name is Ruby. Actually, she's not really a dog. She's a white cat. Right, Ruby? Because, you know, you only play with cat toys. You like that, girl? Is that your ticky spot? Is that your ticky spot? She's so cute. Air pet you. Air petting. Air petting. Look at her face. Monkey? Are you a little monkey? 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 Little monkey? Are you my little monkey? How'd you get so cute, Ruby? You just born that way? Spirit, do you like the dog? Oh, thank you. Thank you for protecting me and the doggy and liking the doggy. She's such a good girl. Oh, such a good girl. Hey, welcome back. I got Ruby. And I think I found her ticky spot. Is that your ticky spot right there? Is that your ticky spot? Your dog tries to stay in your room. I can see why. If I was the wiener dog, I'd want to be in there with you guys too. If I was any dog, I'd want to be with my people, even if I was just sleeping in a bed in the same room as the dogs. I mean, as the humans. I have to be with my dogs. I have to be with the dogs. I used to have this boyfriend that was like, I can't stand it that you have to sleep with your cat. I'm like, yep, get out. You don't pay me enough rent to sleep in my bed with me and my dog or me and my cat. I just would not budge. Here, baby. Come here. And she wanted to go get a drink of water. And now she's going back to cuddle with Ray. He's a pisser, though, if not watched. Well, how old is he? He hides under stuff. Oh, God. 6. Oh, yeah. He's the one with the... Okay, so this might help. So, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I have the piddle puddle, what's it called? It's called the piddle place. So what I do with the piddle place is, well, it's just a piddle place, and it opens up and it creates a wall, and it's got this little fake grass thing that's made out of rubber, and you can wash it in the washing machine, or you can clean it off with the shower head, like the handheld shower head in the shower, or the hose outside. It's real easy to drain. It comes with that and a hose to drain it. So since I know with my little dogs, it's not safe to take them at night, and I have been known to travel with the dogs in the past, staying at friends' homes or staying in hotels or something, or having the dog in a rental car, the dog's in a rental car. I knew that I'd have to train them in a way where it wouldn't matter if they had Gucci everything or Walmart everything. I wanted there to be a place where they're trained. Like, here's a designated place for you to piss. When you're in a place where you know you're not allowed to piss, pardon my French. So mine have been trained to actually love going out 3 times a day. But when the sun goes down, it's not safe anymore for them. And with the sun setting here at 5:30 in the winter, it becomes, it's starting to get dark around 4, and then there's 12 plus hours, time going by where they might not get to relieve themselves. I just have to do food and watering and bathroom time. I have to sync it all up according to my schedule. So I have that thing, or I have extra pee pads so that, so I know Rooney might not be feeling good like a couple weeks ago. I'm going to put a pee pad close to him so that he has a designated place where I've taught him you can go here, which is his piddle puddle, which is usually by the door. Because I like to encourage them to, hey, use your piddle puddle by the door, so they're reminded that there is a whole new world out there, and that you're supposed to go pee-pee on the floor outside, not inside, unless it's there for you and designated for you to go there, and I've shown you where to go. Because I just couldn't be having them. You know how dogs will be. They're just like cats. The great thing about the piddle thing is that the piddle place it's deep on the inside. I don't usually mess around with the fake grass. I just put pee pads right over it, and we'll tape one up against, because it folds out like this. It literally, like here's my wallet, right? It literally just, and then you've got this nice wall there, and you can either tape a pee pad to it, because boys, they like to lift their legs. I mean, unless they're like my boy and he pees like a girl, but he's tiny, so he's going to be different than the other dogs. Especially with that prostate issue, he might have to pee more often. But I definitely chose to train them this way because I needed to have a designated place for them to go, because winter nights were just too long. Oh, poor baby dog. Traumatized him, huh? Poor thing. Yeah. I took my dog Rooney to a groomer once, and he never came back the same. So that won't be happening again. But it wasn't so much that Rooney was having the accidents as much as the girls were. You see it? Excuse me. You see what I'm saying? The girls were just not. Ruby had never. I mean, Ruby was 4 when I brought her home. She'd never been on a leash. The baby didn't even know what the hell that was. Just like I told you, it wasn't until this year, her 4.5 going on 5th year, that she started to ask me to go out, despite the constant potty training from 5 months old when I got her. Yeah, keep extra pee pads around, even if you don't need them. Just keep them around. That you can't hurt. As long as you're designating a place for them when, like, during times of trouble or something. Because, he might have his surgery and he might need a little time before he can go outside safely or be around the other dogs. Is he the smallest one? You know me, I'd have 10 puppies in my shirt at one time if I could. Everywhere I went. But yeah, pee pad is good in my situation. But what the piddle does is it makes it so that I can have it anywhere. Oh man, I can't wait till pollen season is done. I need some lavender. I'm definitely having an allergy attack tonight. Lavender is a natural histamine. So just even like putting it on a bug bite that itches really bad because you're having an allergic reaction to it or not will help. Because we always have little tiny allergic reactions to stuff like that, like especially mosquitoes. But I noticed that like lavender helps me a lot when I'm having this pollen issue. It's a choodle. Okay, the Rainy isn't the prostate one. It's the choodle. Okay. Is he the smallest one? A choodle. Okay. So the weenie dog is a little one. It's the littlest. Okay, so the weenie is 6 years old. The choodle at this point, oh, you're talking about their pants, their pounds, their pants. God, their pounds, the pounds, the pounds. You know, they make pants for dogs too. I would love to see your 70-pound doodle in some pants. 11 to 12 years, wow. And the Chiweenie is 20 pounds and the Choodle's 15 pounds, so it's the Choodle that's the smallest. And it's the Choodle that has the prostate that's enlarged. Choodle has some clothes. Oh. So none of them are like 5-6 pounders like mine, huh? I mean, Ruby's probably 6.5. Rennie's 6. I'd have to say the puppies in between there. Mine are real tiny, but dangerous. It's like the smaller the dog, the sharper their nails and their teeth. Yeah, they do. I mean, they're saying that a Chihuahua can live up to 30 years. I mean, that's amazing. My Great Dane lived to be 17, though. So I do believe that care and love has a lot to do with it, more so than anything. I don't know that any of his parents, I don't know that any of Rooney's parents are alive or any of his family. His dad might still be alive, but I know his little brother passed away and his mother passed away in the last 5 years. And I think maybe all his siblings have as well, but his dad is still alive. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I want to finish my hair, but I might need a nap, but I do need to try to work a little bit more, so I don't know. Oh, no, it's okay. It was good to chat with you. Hope you and your family and your dogs are doing awesome. Get some rest and be good to yourself with your thoughts, and we'll hang out soon. It's going on Taco Tuesday, so I'll have a happy hour. I'll have probably a coffee talk, a happy hour, and then a late night taco box session later today. Awesome. I hope that the interview went well, and think about getting a piddle a piddle paddle puddle poodle thing. Fingers crossed. Although you probably don't take them anywhere, so although it might still help for those nights that your dogs want to sleep in your room with you. Or any reason, really. Dog playpen with the piddle puddle in it. Could you see that would be a mess? They just knocked that over. You see that playpen around the 70-pound dog's head as a hat. Sweet dreams. Good luck with your job interview. I couldn't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to hire you. God, I love dogs. Aren't they awesome? If anybody has a question they'd like to ask, there's free yes or no's going on right now. I say yes to the interview. I'm pretty sure you did great. Okay, I hit the back of the thing. That was me. That made it go off. Although it's real strange that the blue light went off. Blue light goes special at 1:07 a.m. Okay, if anybody has a question, yes or no, that they would like answered for free, or if you want to get a paid reading tonight and get a micro mini roadmap for 11/11. Well, it's not a general reading. It is still definitely going to get you on the roadmap to your heart's desires. If nobody has a question, nobody needs a reading. In a little bit, I'm probably just going to sign off here and say goodnight and go paint my hair. Okay, I'm going to peace out. Let's do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe came by, got a reading, didn't get a reading tonight. Spirit, what do we all need to know about tonight in the not too distant future? Going into Tuesday, Spirit, what do we need to know? Having dark thoughts, and that Ten of Swords, grow with it, sit with it. It can only make you stronger than that Ace of Wands. Feeling a bit battered and bruised, don't worry about it. Just gossip about it with your best friends. Laugh about it, sit with it, maybe have a drink, and realize that you can change whatever story that doesn't serve you into the one you want. Why? Because you are the star of your movie. You are the director. You're the writer of your love story, your life story. So give them your lines, give them direction, take control of your destiny. I'll be back. Be back for coffee talk in the morning. Happy hour in the afternoon. Remember, happy hour now is $1, one question. Those happen between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. in the afternoon. Coffee talk's been happening about 3 p.m. because I've been working late into the night. But who knows? Maybe it'll be different tomorrow. I'm going to go paint my hair. Love you guys. Peace and hair grease. Kalanita.